Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be looking at how we can automate pretty much anything online. Um, so it could be, for example, I got this website here that kind of just has like fake forms that we're going to be interacting with. And I'm going to show you guys a trick of the trade using this app right here or this extension. So let's give that a click. So what this extension is a macro extension. It will allow you to record your clicks and replay them, but you can also edit them as either JSON or in these sort of like steps where each and everything has a value, target, etc., etc. So you have this like demo stuff that's here. So some of the stuff it could drag and drop, download, save stuff. It can basically interact with your browser in any way that you want. These features up here I haven't really interacted with yet, but they seem cool. Like ability to use things. I'm guessing to basically interact with AI. Maybe one day we can check that out. But yeah, for today we're going to create a brand new test macro. So let's actually select these two sites so we can see everything. Cool. So we got our site that we're trying to interact with here on the left, and then we got this window. Usually will open up as a separate little thing, like a separate tab or a separate window completely. If you're on Windows, it will open up completely differently to this. But yeah, let's say I'm trying to fill out this form. So for example, I'm gonna start here by pressing record, and you can see it's registered here, formsmarts.com, which is what this website is. And I just write here test, 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 and test. And so we've got all of these things recorded here. So it's clicked and typed, clicked and then typed, clicked and then typed, and then at the end, another click. So we left this one here to the end because this is a drop-down menu. So it may interact differently. This might need us to intervene, but let's see what it does. So I selected this option. Has that registered? Indeed, it has. Cool. And then we can press continue. So that didn't work, but let's say we want that to be done, and then I want to loop that, for example, to re-input the information several times. Then I can do that by looping it once we get to play the macro. So a lot of stuff is possible. So let's maybe add a at test.com and see if that makes a difference. So that didn't work. What about if we just try Alice? Okay, Alice seems to have worked. And it recorded that as well. So now I can stop the recording. Or I can have it even confirm. But I feel like that's a bit advanced. So we'll stop there. And we'll go back so you guys can see it working the sort of first time. Let's Oop, did we delete it? Oh no. Oh shoot, we deleted it. So I was trying to reload this. This is the bad side of using this whole split screen setup. but yeah, now we know what we want to do. So I'm just going to use my own details and blur them out. Select website feedback and right here test, and then continue. And it's got my details there, my email, etc., etc. So cool. Let's say we wanted this stuff to be re-input, but we want to change this because I don't want to keep using my details. So I'm going to change this to Tom and this value here to Jerry. And again here, I'm going to make it alice@gmail.com or alice@example.com just in case this random Alice receives an email. So now we have our macro here. If we run it as is, it will reload this site before running because we have our first command here is open, which actually opens URL. So for the sake of this, just showing you how it feels, how it types, I'm actually gonna gray that out using this comment button, which comments it out of the JSON. And we'll save that there just in case and play. So it fills it out and presses continue. Sweet. And macro completed running. So let's say we were to do that again, but with this open, what we're gonna have to do is just uncomment it. It will reopen the site and fill out the info and continue. So the way that works really well when the website that you're trying to, let's say I had to fill out 1,000 forms like this, but for different people, I could do that using UI.Vision. So let's go back. So Tom, Jerry, whatever. This is our first test. So we can look at other stuff it can do. So it can, for example, let's say we wanted to open a new tab. It's on this PC would be select window, and then I believe it would be all caps tab open. Let's give that a try. Oh, let's double check. Is it tab open like that, or oh, I might have done it in the wrong place. Let's check out the info. Select window and tab X. So tab 1 to tab open, and then the URL. Okay, cool. So we've done that part correctly. Oh, it's equals open, my bad. And then we've got, so let's give that a try again. Okay, that works. So we'll go back here. So now what we can do is have it, or we'll drop this down here. Drag and drop that. Stop, save, come up to the top, go to our form. And we'll run this again, but this time we're going to try to loop it. So let me move this. Okay, so let me zoom back in so you can see this. So we got here play loop, 3 dots, play loop, and then we can select our max loop. So let's run it for 3 times. And we'll see what happens. So it goes website, and then it opens that, it opens a new window. It should open. Oh shoot, yeah, we actually made a mistake. So it should be here, and we'll comment this out. Go back to our form, play. So it is a bit of a skill. You're gonna have to make changes. You're gonna have to. You can edit to JSON. Sometimes I prefer that. It feels like a bit like easier to interact with. Sometimes, if you can have a look at it now. So it's literally just using values in the HTML, like in the elements here. So for example, if I was to select this, you got 4607 and it's selecting the ID. So that's how it works basically. It's just going in to this elements portion and making edits. So, ooh, don't know why that's there. That's actually hilarious. But let's say, for example, here, if I wanted to change the text that is written there, let's say I first done something like that, and then I came again and clicked on it, it might, I see that HD, I can't see it here. Maybe that's not how it works. But basically, I think it makes sense. I don't need to get too much into it. There's a lot more you can do. Like, one thing that is sort of a good way to go about using these loops is to prepare all of the tabs that you're about to work on manually, and then have this be, I believe it's tab close. It should be. And then it just closes the tab. So you can have it work on something on a form, submit it, click and wait, edit the value here, make it like I think this might be some milliseconds, but let's test and see what it is. So let's just go to the top here. Let's wait. Let's see how long it takes. Wait one time, Tom, Jerry, whatever, and then from when it clicks, it waits that long, and then you can adjust this and make it like that much. Let's just reopen that tab. Brush. Cool. And then we'll play the macro again. And let's just see how long 30,000 is. Oh wait, maybe I'm doing that incorrect. Let's check the info. I believe we can adjust how long click and wait is. And well, that would be, it would be like the wait portion of it. Wait for click plus wait for page to load, or wait for load event. Okay, fine. It's probably because I've already had the load event like to completion. So there's a lot more aspects to this. There's a whole other portion of this UI.Vision application that uses OCR, is on screen like character recognition. So it can actually look at the screen and do things in a different sense, where it could interact with your desktop or stuff like that. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope everyone enjoyed, and till next time.